Welcome to Grumpy Vegan Grandad. I'm in the Grandad mobile. I'm off to Wigan now. I'm going to join a Cube of Truth. I don't know whether I'm going to talk to people or just observe, just see how it goes. But hopefully, yeah, I'm going to chat to a few people. Whether I get it on camera or not, I don't know. I'll ask permission first, obviously. It'd be nice to meet Sarah Vidler, who organises it. Have a chat with her. And at the end of this video, hang on, because I've got my DNA results. And they are absolutely amazing. So, let's get moving. So I'm here in Wigan now, and all I've got to do now is find the guys. So, time for a walk and a wander. I've got an idea where it is. busy. We've got the NHS workers demanding more pay, making a lot of noise. It's going to make conversations a little bit hard. But we'll see what we can do. They may move on in a little while. This is Sarah, the organiser. Hello Sarah. She does a great job up here at Wigan. So we're going to see if we can get some conversations. So you said you talked to me with your mask on, is that right? Okay, so how old are you? 13. So you're the same age as Activist. I believe you know of him, don't you? Yeah? What do you know about Activist? Yeah. So what turned you vegan at such a young age?
So I was really interested in protecting the environment, and I came across Greta Thunberg, who was talking about a plant-based diet.
Yeah.
That led me to discover the Gary Yourofsky speech.
Right.
That's what turned me vegan overnight.
Overnight? Wow. So now you're actually active?
Yeah, this is my first cube.
Right, and how are you finding it?
Yeah, it's quite good.
It's a bit scary at first, isn't it? It's my first cube as well, and it is a bit scary, like dealing with the public, but you're doing a great job. Yeah. Well, you get that, and what you got to do is just block that out and ignore them because they don't know what else to say about it. You haven't thought about it, and yeah, you just got to ignore it and maybe speak to them after and say, why did you shout bacon? What do you mean? What does that mean?
People have like good conversations, I think.
Yeah.
Not loads, but a few.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of certain people. I mean, I had a chat with a guy in the gym this morning, and within 5 minutes he said he sent shivers down my spine, and I'm going to go vegan. I'm going to go look for vegan food, and that was really cool. That so yeah, smashing. So just keep it up and keep at it, and you'll soon get used to it, and you'll become great at it. Well, listen, thanks for the chat. So, your missus won't come on camera, so you'll speak on her behalf?
I'll speak, aye.
So, what's your name?
I'm Gareth.
Hello, Gareth, and your missus is one of my top trolls, apparently.
Of course she is.
Yeah, she watches my channel. Do you watch my channel, by the way?
When I come in from work, I have my tea and I go to bed, mate.
Yeah.
She's shown me, but I'll have to start watching it. Hey, I'm telling you the truth, I won't tell you no fibs.
But you're a vegan as well. How long have you been vegan?
4.5 years. 4.5
years, so you nearly caught up with me. Yeah, I'm on 5 years now. And how are you finding it?
Love it.
Love it?
Feel better. Always felt better since doing it. So, and don't miss anything about it, apart from, I wish I'd gone sooner.
That's a lot of people say that, you know, is I wish I'd gone sooner.
Wish I'd gone sooner.
Exactly. So you live up here in Wigan?
Aye. Lived here all my life.
All your life.
All my life.
Would you say it's unusual for wasps to sort of like, you must be that aftershave you've got on?
It is.
Is it unusual for people to be vegan in Wigan? Because it's like Oldham, innit? It's one of those Yorkley sort of towns.
It is, aye. It's funny, but it's good we got the vegan community. We joined the vegan community, and there seem to be like a lot more people vegan than I expected. Apart from the vegan community, I don't know anybody vegan. None of my friends are.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
yeah. Have you tried conversing them?
I've tried. Got my mum eating a lot more vegetables, a lot more vegetarian things, but because remember my mum's 81, it's
right.
nearly
yeah,
80, you know, she's a stickler, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
she knows it's better for her to be vegan and to eat like how we eat, but but a fella is a he's a lovely fella.
He's a lovely fella. He's going public there, so don't be.
He's a lovely fella, but he's a stickler for eating meat, and it's just, you know.
Well, listen, it's nice to talk to you. It's nice to see you, Mrs. Even though she doesn't want to come on camera.
Yeah,
do you want to shout hello then? JJ Star. Look out for her. She's always on my comments. But yeah, I hope to see you on my little live tonight.
All right. We'll get on.
All right, mate. Well, nice for the chat. Thank you so much.
You're more than welcome.
So yes, I'm leaving the cube now. I'm gonna have to get back. But I've had some amazing conversations with some travellers. Had a conversation with an old couple who lived on a caravan park, and I've had a conversation with a guy who drove cattle transporters and still does, and even he said that. Well, to be honest with you, he was saying that people who work in the slaughterhouses are fucking horrible, disgusting people. And I'm like, well, how can you say that? He says, because I meet them and I know what they're like, and they're fucking horrible. And it's like, wow, you know. But he wasn't vegan. He still contributed towards it, which is crazy. It's like, you drive the trucks, you're dead against it. You know they're all fucking psychos in the abattoirs, the murder houses, but you still contribute towards it. But yeah, I didn't record any of the conversations because it's my first one. And what I think I'll do is try and get someone to record with the camera. I'll set a tripod up. Now I know the setup, I can actually get a tripod set up and then record it on my phone. Record the conversation on my phone so it's not too intrusive, because I don't think people are as natural and talk truthfully when they're on camera. It may put them off a bit. So the next one's in October, so I'm going to look forward to it. But it really is a nice event. It's a little bit nervy at first when you get there. Anybody who wants to try it, but I'd say to anybody, give it a go. Give it a go. Just go up and watch. Just go up and watch, which is what I did. Just went up there, watched, had a look, and then you may get the courage to join in and go and have a conversation with people. So yeah, I'm going to head off back and get ready for my interview with Rob. But you'll probably get this video after Rob, to be honest with you. Or better use the crossing, otherwise I'm going to die. So, Grumpy Vegan Grandad, signing out. So, DNA time. And I went to ancestry.co.uk and I finally got my results through. But it was Michelle Law who prompted me to do this, because I saw her results. She'd done quite a few tests and I thought, yeah, I fancy having a go at that. So I've had a go. But I thought I'd just play Michelle's results first, just to let you see what sort of thing to expect. So if you just watch this.
And I'm over 98% European, split between Southern European, specifically Italy, which is my biological father's ancestry. He was indeed from southern Italy, specifically Sicily, and the whole family have lived in Sicily, as far as I know, for at least the last few generations, as far as I know, but I know very little about that side of my family. I did expect there to be some other Southern European DNA in there, because Sicily has been conquered loads of times. It's an island in the middle of the Mediterranean. People come and go from it, so a little bit of Spanish and Portuguese, and when it says broadly something, it means that it's the database that my DNA has been compared to. It gives a less accurate figure. I think that's what it means. So it can't pinpoint it. British and Irish comes from my mum's side, so I'm going to show you my actual ancestors shortly, but we are British on my mum's side, completely as far as I know. But again, there's been a lot of mixture between Northwest European British people over many, many, many generations. So British people tend to see some Germanic kind of DNA because of the Anglo-Saxons, and a little bit of Scandinavian.
So as you can see, Michelle's got, well, basically all over Europe. Italian, some Scandinavian, French, German, Spanish, Portuguese, mainly Italian, even some African, Middle East, all over, massive, massive area. Wow, really interesting. So, let's have a look at mine. So let's click on this. And there we have it. There we have it. So, I'm England, Northwestern Europe, 47%. Particularly Lancashire and Greater Manchester. And the potteries, because my dad's from Stoke-on-Trent and the shepherds lived down in the potteries and the Midlands all their life. I've got 21% Irish because my mother's family came over from Ireland. 11% Scottish, 8% Wales, 7% Germanic Europe, 4% Norway and 2% Sweden, because probably some of my family had it away with a Viking back in the day. So, whip fucking woo. What a boring family I've got. Oh, Michelle Law, she's from all over the place. Middle East, Spain, all Europe. Look at me. We've gone nowhere. We've gone bloody nowhere, our family. Nowhere. What a waste of 80 quid. What a boring set of bastards my family are. They've gone nowhere. The furthest they've gone is bloody Germany. And probably the Germans come over here, Anglo-Saxons. So we've gone nowhere. My mum's side's come over from Ireland. My dad's side's, well, my dad moved north. He's the only one that's moved north. So we've been in England all our lives. We've gone nowhere. And we've had it away with a couple of invaders. What else can we see on this? View all DNA matches. Let's have a look at this. Guinevere, first or second cousin, but they've not put their name on, so I don't know who the fuck that is. So I've sent a message to them. Elizabeth Bush, well, I know about her. She's over in New Zealand. It's these third cousins that piqued my curiosity. Third or fourth cousins. So here it says 134 centimetres across 6 segments. Whereas my first or second cousin is 478 centimetres. Is it centimetres? I don't know. Some across 22. It can't be centimetres, can it? Can it? Oh, I don't know. Well, my first cousin is 986 cm across 41 segments. Right, so that's a strong match. Don't know who that is. I'll soon find out. Then going down, first or second cousin is 478, half of that, across 22 segments. And then you get third or fourth cousins. So I've no idea. And Mirabelli, Pat, so that's female. So I don't know the maiden name of that person. Alan Shea. Shepherd Shea. I wonder how that works out. I wonder who that person is. That's a bit weird, isn't it? But once you get to sort of like 4th to 6th cousins, it just goes on forever. It just goes on forever. So, yeah. Looks like we're all 4th or 6th cousins somewhere along the line. But yeah, apart from having a bloody boring DNA story, yeah. Isle of Man. Bloody Isle of Man. Stoke-on-Trent, so yeah, that makes sense because that's where my dad's from. And they didn't move around much back in the day. From 1700. And then the rest of it is up here, up north. Isle of Man. Well, that were the Viking headquarters, weren't it? The Isle of Man. So, yeah, I must have the most boring DNA match of everyone. At least I know I'm like pure English, whatever that means, or pure-ish English. I'm mostly English and Irish, but yeah. Well, there's my DNA. That's where I come from. So, if you guys fancy doing it and fancy finding out where you're from and where you originate from, have a go at it. Let me know. You never know, you might have a family as boring as mine. You never know. So that goes out the window that we were like from Spain. You know, Sephardi Jews, ousted from Spain. So that's cleared that up, little sort of idea. But look at that. Compared with bloody Michelle's. Grumpy vegan Grandad with his boring family. Save the animals, save the planet, save yourself. Go vegan. Waste of fucking money.